So in today's video we are going to be talking about motivation and stress. This is another revision video, and sorry I sound a little bit croaky, and sorry if the lighting's a bit crazy. And let's just get straight into it. Stress and motivation. I feel for anyone that can't get motivated, because it is so hard to get motivated at times. People just sort of think, well, think of the grades, think of what grades you're going to get if you don't revise, but that's not always enough. So we're going to split it into two halves, the first half being how to get motivated. And the second half is going to be how to deal with stress. So the first thing to do is to get motivated is to put everything that you need to do on a to-do list. I put stuff on a to-do list, and that helps you see what you need to do. But they can be dangerous. If you don't use them correctly, you'll find yourself putting stuff on like brushing hair, cleaning teeth, and you'll tick them off and you'll be like, well, I have been so productive today. And really the things you haven't ticked off are the stuff you actually need to be doing. So it can be dangerous, but if used properly, they can work. If you are in a real rut, maybe putting little things on a to-do list can be helpful, but I wouldn't advise doing it, because you will literally just, as I just said, you will literally tick it off and be like, well, I was so productive today. And really the stuff you actually need to do, you haven't done. Also, study with me's and real-time study with me's. I study along to real-time study with me's. Study with me's, you need to be a lot more careful. This is not the real-time ones, because they're just like an hour or 2 hours, and they prevent you from going on your phone. But study with me's, there are those on YouTube that people do like 11 hours. Some even do like 14 hours. No, not realistic. I'm not going to say how many hours I do. I do about 2.5 hours, then I'll have a break at like 11, but I do have a break in between 9 and 10. Then I start again at about 1 and go till 3. So I basically do like 4.5 hours on a day. On a normal day at this moment in time. But I'm not trying to plug anybody is study with me's series, but I'm just saying that if they help you get motivated to revise, use them, but don't base your expectations. Some people may only want to do 5 hours. Some people may want to do 7 or 8. It's about how many hours you want to do and how many hours you feel like you can do. It's not about the hours, it's how productive you're being. So another thing for motivation is rewards. Like, think about immediate rewards, but just don't make it be food, because you will put on a lot of weight. It can be like your favourite TV series, your favourite thing for lunch, having a day off to do something you enjoy, like going out with friends and stuff. Could be going out in the evening with your family or something like that. Those are going to be more immediate result immediate rewards than just simply the grades you get on a piece of paper. So another thing for motivation is take a break. If you've just been constantly revising, your motivation will dwindle because you feel like you're not getting anywhere. So taking a break. But they can be dangerous as well. Like, if you're not taking a break all the time just because you're not motivated, then just don't keep saying, come on, I'll take a break. A break needs to come from work. So then you need to look at other options if you are in a real rut rather than just breaks. So those are my tips on how to get motivated. We are now going to be moving on to stress and how to deal with stress. I am no stranger to stress. I get stressed a lot. I live in quite a high stress environment, which may be considering my score is not the highest in the league tables, nowhere near the highest in the league tables. Why I should be stressed, or why I should be considering my school to be a high stress environment. Because my class was the top class in the year, and we were literally gonna hope to break the trends from previous years. So, but stress is normal. Anyone can get stressed. That was just a little side note. But because I get stressed a lot, I am no stranger to it. And I have some ideas on how to cope with stress. Number one is perspective. That's something I lack, is perspective. Like, that's what you need to think about in every subject you do, is have perspective. Like, if you think your friends have done loads and you've done nothing, write out everything you can do. Or you think it's ages and ages you've got till you finish revising for your GCSEs, do the math and find out the period of time of your life that you're actually going to be spending doing so much revision. Also, don't compare yourself to other people. I do that a lot, and that's actually not done me much good. That's just meant that I've got worse in subjects. It means I spent more time stressing this year than I have any other time. So do not compare yourself to other people. I'm guilty of doing it. We're all guilty of doing it. We all want to do better than everyone else. It's a common thing to compare yourself to other people, but just don't, for the sake of you, basically. Like, you are more important than a piece of paper that has letters or numbers now on it. You are not defined by your grades. Even though I am guilty of doing it, I just think exams are everything. I need good grades. And that. So that is basically what the biggest cause of stress is. Next is breaks. I know I've already mentioned breaks, but if you're feeling really overwhelmed, this is something I don't do a lot of until I physically get told I need to take a break. Is take a break. Like, think about how much work you've got and how long your stress levels, and come up with a break formula. And decide how long you can afford to take a break, whether that's an hour a day, whether that's half a day. Because there is no point when you are feeling really overwhelmed trying to sit there and revise, because it's just not going to go in. So to-do list could also help, like write out everything you have done, so, and everything you need to do. That way you know how much you've done, how much you need to do, and how long you can afford to have a break. So, as sometimes starting with the smaller things, this is sort of going back to motivation a bit. Start with the smaller things, and then as you're going through it, getting up to the bigger things, you're ticking more things off, and you want to power through, you want to finish it. So sometimes starting with the smaller things when you're a bit stressed can be a good thing. Something I never do is start with the smaller things. I just start with random things that need to get done on there. I never put little things on there, like I will not put brush hair, clean teeth, all that kind of thing. I actually will put all the tasks I need to do, but that's a little tip on to-do lists. Comment video suggestions if you'd like a video on to-do lists. I could maybe come up with a video for to-do lists if that's what people want. Comment down below if you want a video on a to-do list, and tomorrow's video is going to be science revision tips, so that is going to be tomorrow's video. And we're going on a bit of a tangent, I know, but I just thought I'd let you know. And another thing to do with stress is talk to somebody. Talk to the dog, talk to the wall, talk to anybody. Even if it may seem like it's annoying to people, or it may seem like you feel like you're being annoying. Just talk to them. That's something I don't do enough of, is just talk about your stress. Like, even if it is just the wall or the dog. Another thing with comparison is don't compare yourself to study YouTubers, because no study YouTuber is as productive as they look on their channel. YouTube is dangerous. We can edit out they can edit out the stress. Like, they edit out when they just stare at the wall for 10 minutes. They edit out when they go to the toilet. When they waste time on their phones. Like, even study YouTubers will find they binge watch an entire series in a day. They'll waste hours on their phones. Nobody on their channel is as productive in real life as they look on their channel. So do not compare yourself to study YouTubers. Is what I'd suggest. You doing? And this is another sort of side note. This is for everybody. Keep up your standards of appearance and that, because if you're just sitting in the house in lounge clothes or PJs all day, you're not going to feel good, because nobody does. That's the nature of it. And then you feel more stressed, more unmotivated, because you stop feeling like a human. So keep up your personal hygiene if you're struggling with that. Paint your nails, do your hair, do a face mask, have a shower, have a bath, wear nice clothes, wear makeup, go out somewhere glammed up with your friends. Do keep up normal standards, because that's going to be the difference between you actually feeling less stressed and you feeling motivated to do it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I've sort of been a bit rambly, but I think it explains stress and motivation, so feel free to give it a like comment and subscribe. Comment down below and give this video a thumbs up if you would like a to-do list video. Bye.